Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Bonjour, hello, and welcome to London, the most horrible city on the planet. I've got the sat nav, I'm at the end of my journey almost, well, almost, not time-wise though, and it's showing, the sat nav's showing 16 kilometres to go, which means I'm quite close, but it's also showing an hour. Now that's the same distance as it takes to go up the mountain at Les-Orres, which takes about
4 kilometres.
15
Turn
minutes.
right onto Lee Park.
Yeah. So luckily this sat nav's keeping me right. If I didn't have that, I'd be knackered, you could say. So anyway, yeah, just a few clips and things as we go, and this is London, my pet hate city on the planet. Yeah, so 8 o'clock in the morning, and really pretty mental place. Mental two-wheelers, push bikes and motorbikes, they're just on, but there's one there.
In 300 metres, turn right.
Yeah, okay. But, oh, what a crazy place. Luckily the traffic's not too bad. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, spot on 8. But I was hoping to come through a bit earlier, but 2-3 reasons wasn't possible, so here we go, into the centre, the centre of the UK's capital. The satellite navigation is taking me the quickest route, which is obviously avoiding a lot of snarl-ups with traffic and things, and it is really up to the minute. But it's all speed bumps, and with the delicate load on board, I've got to watch what I'm doing, and it's all cameras everywhere, speed cameras, traffic light cameras, bus lane cameras, more speed bumps here. Most of them, these little ones here, are quite easy because they're just narrower than the van itself.
Go straight on, then turn left onto Wickham Road.
Yeah, okay. So I can actually get past the worst of it just by straddling them. Now, the other thing is I'm trying to remember all the priorities with being on the other side of the road. So when it comes to roundabouts and mini roundabouts and stuff, just really got to concentrate on it. But it's quite good having the sat nav handling all
turn
the
left onto Wickham Road.
All that stuff.
Then turn right onto Harefield Road. Whoa, that's tight. Right, gonna let this boy through. Yeah, no thanks or nothing. There's no courtesy in this city at all. Right. And straddle this speed bump, and I'll give this wee guy a wee vote of thanks and see if he acknowledges. Yeah, thanks man. Yeah, little thumb up. He's obviously not got much energy at this time of day. So, 10 kilometres to go, 42 minutes. Wow. My calculations, that works out as an average speed. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, we'll do
Then
here.
at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Chardellos Road.
Yeah, mispronunciations are fun. Yeah, so that's an average speed of 15 kilometres an hour. In other words, push bike is the fastest method of transport here. It's actually generally well known that traffic...
At the roundabout, take the first exit onto Chardellos Road. In 300 metres. At the roundabout, turn left onto Vesta Road.
Yeah, the traffic in London now is actually slower than before motorised vehicles. That's a fact.
There's one of the new London buses going past, as well as a bike screaming past on the other side. I'm going to be spending the next wee while looking at the back of this van ahead of me. But we're getting there. 7.7 kilometres, 34 minutes. It's not moving that fast. It's moving, so I can't really complain too much. But not the prettiest of places either. Not the prettiest of people about. And really got to be on the ball as regards lane discipline. There's that many cameras about. If you're not familiar with it, make a mistake, bang, you're nobbled. Now, that bus that I just had past me and I repassed was on a personalised Irish, Northern Irish number plate, which reminds me of up in Scotland, where the M8 motorway and the M8 and the M9 motorway join each other. I've spotted two tow trucks, government tow trucks there. One is registration M8TOW tow, and the other one M9TOW tow. Now the government has spent money on personalised registrations for their vehicles. Looks like the same happens down here in London. I was just looking at a couple more of these buses going past, and they've all got LTZ, which is Northern Ireland plates, dating back. So look at this one on the left here, LTZ 1279. So they must have batch bought a load of these. This bus ahead isn't one of the newest ones, so it's not got the personalised registration plate. Goodness me, they must have cost the taxpayer a fortune. Just bikes everywhere. Latest progress report, 5.5 kilometres to go, 26 minutes. Oh wow, don't do it, don't do it. What a place.
Waterloo. Estimated time in traffic, 13 minutes.
Yeah, really. At least. Yeah, the other thing is that this is normal life for most of these people. They do this every day of their working lives. And this is the city that runs England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, and a lot of other places in the world as well. And could you imagine how messed up people's heads are living a life like this every morning, and probably every night on the way home too? Some pretty spectacular building projects going on ahead. These high-rise buildings in the centre of London. Obviously they don't have this ground space to build things or build accommodation or office space or whatever. So they use up airspace instead. Massive, massive things. How many stories are these? These are 20 to 30 stories of levels of building. And there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can count 7 anyway that I can see. So the time is now 8:30 and it's saying 26 minutes and 4.3 kilometres. So I'm making progress. It's not that bad yet. I don't know. I'm heading right for the centre to a small area called Covent Garden, and just now I'm beginning to get signposts that have sort of recognisable names. One back there, an electronic signpost that was saying Westminster Bridge is closed. How relevant to me that is, I don't know, but I know that this sat-nav GPS thing on my phone is taking everything into account, things it's been pointing out. So now these boys in front must get a good lot of work about here. London Hoist Limited. Hoists and mast climbers. I reckon these guys go scampering up the side of buildings, and with all the British health and safety stuff
Must make a bob or two. Wow, these buildings ahead that are getting work. They're massive projects. Incredible. It's just non-stop. The amount of people all over the place. Just that junction away across there. Wow. Mental. Bikes, two-wheelers rule the roads here. On the name recognition thing, my next junction that I have to take is
turn right onto A302, St George's Road towards Waterloo.
St George's Road. St George, the patron saint of England.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Wow. And Waterloo, obviously quite a well-known name.
In 600 metres, keep right onto a 3202 Westminster Bridge Road.
Westminster, yeah. Westminster Bridge Road, but they're obviously not doing Westminster Bridge because it's closed, it's broken or something. There's something in front. Geology Limited, granite worktops, vanity tops. That's what I've got in the back here. Granite worktops. Ah well. So we could have got them from London. We're 2.6 kilometres away from destination.
Turn left onto A301, Waterloo Road.
And yet,
in 800 metres,
yeah, these ones in the back of this.
Take the second exit onto A301, Waterloo Road.
And yet the ones in the back of the van here have travelled 2,600 kilometres. James, if you ever look at this, that is a lot of movement. Wow. Normal day for a lot of people. Goodness me. Unbelievable. And that's the other thing. London sounds. What London sounds like is all horns and sirens. Police sirens, horns, people getting upset, road rage, and just too many people in one place, basically. Just got to leave the camera running a few minutes. What a crazy, crazy place. The crazy thing as well is that I'm looking at these buses. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them to the left ahead of me here. They're almost all empty. There's nobody on them. Wow. It's just that one on the right half full, but no, most of these are empty. This is us right in the centre of London now. What a horrible place.
In 300 metres, go straight on.
And we're 1.4 kilometres from the destination. We're actually just crossing the Thames now. So
let's steer this round. You can see what's going on over there, and catch similar to my left. Sorry about the camera work, but I don't think I'm supposed to be operating a camera and driving.
Go straight on, onto A301, North Lancaster Place.
I'm quite a talented person. Legalities, who knows. I'm not in this country resident anymore, so whatever. Right, so I have to go straight on in 0 meters. Even the satellite navigation's having difficulty keeping up with this.
In 200 metres, keep right onto A4, Aldwych. Then turn left.
So there's the Thames, and I think we're about to enter the famous British Monopoly board. We'll see what happens next. Jings, this is just a scramble.
Watch out, roadworks reported on the road ahead.
Yeah, thanks mate, no problem. At least I got an acknowledgement that I let them go, but yeah, watch out for the cyclists, forget the roadworks. One of these bike parks to the right here. You can see this blue bike on the right. Someone's obviously padlocked it to the railing, but they've stolen everything else.
Keep right onto A4, Aldwych. Then turn left.
Well, there's the first Monopoly board.
Turn right onto Bow Street.
As she said, Bow Street. I think that's worth 180 quid or something like that on the Monopoly board. Jeez, this is so tight.
In 200 metres, turn left onto Shelton Street.
I'm just hoping I can get parked up on my destination here, although it has kind of calmed down a wee bit. Smile, my dear. Goodness me, there's nobody happy here. They're all grumpy looking faces. Very nice to see someone cheery. I just pulled up at the last set of traffic lights. I didn't have any cams running, but this guy pulled up next to me, and obviously door to door, I'm left hand drive, he's right hand drive, and he shouts up to me, "Monsieur, vous êtes un artiste?" I turned around to him and said, "No, I'm Scottish." At least the traffic's moving slow enough for me to be able to work with the GPS on this as well. Yeah, certainly in the people front it's quieting down, so I'll probably be able to get parked, hopefully. Here's another one for the Monopoly map. We've got Oxford Street.
4202, Park Lane.
Here's another one for the Monopoly board. The second most expensive property on the Monopoly board is Park Lane. I wonder if Mayfair's here. Oh, there, here we go. And we're on Park Lane. Wow. Crazy bikers going the wrong way up one-way streets and all sorts.
In 200 metres, turn left onto Upper St Martin's Lane.
Which I think is where I'm supposed to be going. Cobblestone Road. Wow. No, it's not this one. Maybe a bit further along here. That van away ahead of us, the white and yellow one. Which I'm also driving a white and yellow van. It's just after there, I think. Oh dear, yeah, on you go. I had right away there, but obviously I'm not bold enough. So 90 metres to
Turn
go,
left onto Upper St. Martin's Lane.
which must be here. 20 metres. Shit, I can't see a thing. See, I'm on the wrong side of the van here for looking out the back at this angle.
You've
So I'm
arrived
just
at
gonna,
your destination.
yeah, I'm just going to edge forward slowly. Now, judging by the pictures I saw on the net, it's on the right down here. I don't know. Let's stick the hazards on and see what we're looking at.
So there we are, I've arrived. That is how you get to the centre of London in the rush hour, by sat-nav. If it wasn't for that, I'd still be away. I'd probably be hanging from a tree or something. Okay, welcome to London. Just to finish off the video, I'm just going to take a walk around. This is the beast that I've been driving for the last good while. Last 1,000 kilometres anyway. Renault vanny type thing. And the lads are just offloading it just now. And because we're in the centre of London, we've really got to be on the alert for traffic wardens, the guys who give you parking tickets and stuff. So we're just running off the load. I've got a few workers here, a few guys coming and going, and the boss man's upstairs receiving where they're carrying all this stuff. It's very, very heavy. I'm not going to give you the tonnage that I passed on the weighbridge in Cali, but yeah, it was, I think it might just have been a little bit overweight. Anyway, that's the beast, and on French plates in the middle of London, so probably stand a chance of getting away with parking it here, although very, very lucky to get the place. If I'd stuck it down here on top of the double yellows, it would probably be an instant fine. So here, because it's in a sort of debatable area, it's going to work. So anyway, the centre of London, that's the video. Yeah, while we're in London, just on the way to do another little job on the way, a little delivery. I think we're in Chinatown or something here. There's some kind of China-ish thing happening, and just like the previous videos, one intense tight squeeze here. That's not that bad. So yeah, buzzing town, buzzing city, but like I said before, not my favourite. Just looking at the cars here too. Nice, Aventador. It's the original, it's an early one. It's not the S or the S3 or the SVJ, but still, nice to do a bit of car spotting while I'm in London too. Heading by. It's a Swiss one and Swiss plates. Swiss personalised. GE888666, the number of the beast. Obviously, being the capital, this has a lot of stuff going on. I've just been stopped at a traffic light, and the reason is about to pass in front of me. Bit of pomp and ceremony going on there. Foreign dignitaries or something. So, who knows? And that there is a stretched Jaguar. Just to add to the car collection of the day. And then afterwards we can go. Wow, whatever that was, I don't know. Maybe I'll read about it in the papers later on.
Keep left onto A302, Grosvenor Place.
So yeah, all sorts of strange goings on, strange business. And one of the things is there's that many cameras about everywhere, police cameras and security cameras.
Keep left onto a 3204, Kennington Lane.
Automatic,
Keep right onto
there.
A202,
Shut up.
Durham Street.
Shut up. Yeah. So there's so many cameras, security cameras and everything, automatic number plate recognition cameras, and there's just, what they don't tell you is they actually have face recognition cameras everywhere here now as well.
Onto A202, Durham Street.
Now, if I had a problem with that, I reckon that would be my problem, because I would be doing something wrong to generate the fact that I had that problem. The problem is the society that's generated.
Turn left onto A202
Yeah.
Hollingsford Road. Turn left onto A202 Hollingsford Road.
Yeah, give me a break, woman. Right, yeah, and the problem, just in final, is the society here that actually generates the need for all that security, and it's just not good. I prefer the mountains. And what? Oh,
In 5 kilometers. Turn right onto A2 New Cross Road.
I don't know what that place is, a football ground or something. But yeah, so what we've got here, the road I'm driving here, what I've got here is my favourite aspect of London. The thing I love the most about London, and that's the road out. Isn't this absolutely fantastic? Look at that! That there is the A2. It's further down the road out. Brilliant!
Of course, as usual, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, do all that. And even if you dislike it, it's always information that gives me the information that I need to know what is liked, what's not liked on the channel. Okay, thanks for watching.